Air, ever flowing, ever changing, never stopping. You see a bird floating through the air with its family, its flock. Ruins, a city of ruins, a ruined city. Pain, love, hatred, ever changing like the air. Glass, a window, a pristine glass window. Inside we see a soldier in worn, elegant armor, a cape, a faith, a book, ink, ink on the ever-torn and burned page. Pages, words, treasure, carry, flipping, window. The camera peers into the scared eyes, zooming into the pupil of this scared individual. A feast, larger than any dream, celebrating figures, winged figures, unwinged figures, both dragons brown, feasting all night. Morning, bodies, piles and piles of them. Throughout the whole region, everyone dead. A figure, a man, a broken man, stands atop them all with a smile. The camera zooms back out of the pupil as a blade pierces the soldier's neck. Hot, red, warm, bloody. The camera peers into the blood, zooming in so far that it looks like a pupil. It zooms out a mask, a weaving mask. Eric, can you please describe to the party your character? I see. Can you describe his mask? Black on the outsides of it? Go on. Yeah. A very large, muscular body. Um, Lacking some features that we will learn are very important to this character, and in the same sense, embodying him perfectly. He sits on the train. Is your head down or is your head up? Are you peering out the window? Okay. You hear the outside of you hear the train chugging on the outside. Its steam powered engine blooming like a newly born cloud, and flowing steam behind. It's not a normal train. It's a very highly powered steam train, practically a bullet train in our time. As you look down, another figure peers at you on the other side of the train, sitting opposite to you. This figure is a little bit different looking, a little bit, how do I put it? A little bit odd. Delta, can you describe your character, please? Um, there's something on your back growing like a tumor, but still hiding itself from unseen eyes. Even Eric's character doesn't notice this thing. Aubrey, can you describe your character for us, please? As the train continues up Nurlheim, this mountain that in our real world would be horrifying to recognize its existence. It is 1,000,000 feet tall. I don't know the exact calculations, but that's like at least 30 to 40 Mount Everest. The only people that really can manage this terrain and the cold with it are the dwarves. You all are here, well, you both are here, technically, all of you are here because you've been called. Called by, to Eric, a co-worker. For Delta, more, not necessarily an acquaintance, but you know, someone who's willing to give you a paycheck. Aubrey, do you have any connection to Nurlheim? I figured. As the train chugs up further and further, reaching great grand heights, you guys make your way above the clouds. And in the next 10 minutes, you'll be in the capital city of the dwarves. You know, their city-state, which is this whole mountain, but specifically the top, the city of Nurlheim. A city occupied by the dwarves thousands of years ago after their home, Atlantis, fell. Do you guys do anything on the way up? Or are you just waiting? Eric, do you notice the, let's call it a tumor. Do you notice the tumor on Chef's back? Okay. Can you do me a favor? Well, no, the Weaver, Eric's character, he wasn't staring. He was looking down. Yeah, as you peer your eyes up, once again, we can't see your pupils, we can't see anything. You peer your eyes up, you do see what looks like to be a growing mass of metal of sorts. Um, you've never seen anything like this. How does your character feel seeing this? And mind you, you've never met the chef standing in front of you either. Nothing about him? Okay. A man of few words, it seems. As you make your way up, furthering and furthering, the tension in the room only subtly drops as the train doors open up. Do you guys walk out right after they open? Or do you give it a minute for people to make their way out first? Okay, Delta, as you make your way out, um, literally pushing a couple dwarves back into their seats, them obviously angry, but just holding in their anger, you look out and see Nurlheim. You see massive dwarven towers with lava. Oh my god, not with lava. With oh yeah, no, with lava pouring down them, which seems to be hitting water that powers steam, that then powers doors opening. It powers um uh Oh my god, it powers a lot of things. You also see like massive steam pipes. So I put it, you see steam ever moving. You also see a steam robot of sorts, a mechanicus, as they're called, walk past you. Its body held together by magic, but powered by steam. If you ever seen um a robot from like oh my god, what is it? Tears of the Kingdom. You know, where they're like the Zonite, I think it is, the Zonite bots, kind of in that style. Very just walked past like so the train door opens and you guys kind of see like you know the open walkway of the capital city of Nurlheim. Just a bunch of people walking, moving, you know, masses getting to their places. It's like 30 feet ahead of you. It's yeah, it's slowly walking across the street. Um, does anyone want to make a uh not an interrogation roll? I can't speak today. Does anyone want to make a is it interrogation? Yeah. Insight, that's it. Does anyone want to make a insight check for me, please? And Eric, mind you, the people, oh, bless you. The people, the rest of the dwarves, mind you, walk past you guys. Because mind you, Delta, you're fully out of the door, like you walked out of the door completely, push some people around, and then as it stops for like another 10 seconds, they all just walk out past you. And it just, you know what I'm saying? You're like a pivot point, and they just avoid you, walk past, stuff like that. 95. Okay, you didn't add your modifier. It says empathy, yes. And our first roll is a will. Okay. Yes, let me get it. Um, for all watching, we play with a system that is non-D&D. It is called Our System 2.0. We roll D100s. You'll see as we play, but you don't roll to hit. The DM rolls a D100, a player rolls a D100, or two opposing players roll D100s, and the nuance in between everything tells us everything we need to know. If you roll above a 100, specifically above a 110, you can do what's called a will, which is where you can break the rules of reality, or you can break your character's limits, go above and beyond. And what a way to start. Aubrey, is you... Go ahead. Yes. You have to roll twice, but once disadvantage comes around, you have to roll 3 dice and take the lowest of them all. So it's rolling with advantage, talking D&D rules as a perk. Because it's another thing I forgot to mention. This system is built on proficiencies, stats, as in like your strength, strength, empathy, which is intelligence and wisdom shoved together, charisma, constitution. Am I missing something? Charisma, Constitution, and Dexterity. Yeah, and Dexterity. Perks give you cool abilities. Oh, go ahead. But yeah, perks give you cool abilities, but since the system is so built on death and always being on the brink of death, they come with, how do I put it? They come with not necessarily fallbacks, but it's a risk reward type system. Um, so yeah, we have our first will of the campaign. Aubrey, you peer through Chef Dede's eyes. His eyes glow a bright red, like completely bright red, almost like a spirit has taken over his body. You peer through his eyes, and you didn't notice Dede didn't notice because of all the mass amount of people, but there is a very beaten body, a very beaten dwarven body being dragged behind this mechanics. You can see that they're very bloody. They seem to be like literally uh making a line of blood behind them as they're being dragged. And yeah, they're just coughing up blood, but you couldn't notice because of, the mass amount of people. But the camera is gonna pan back. Eric, did you make your way out of the train? Yeah, okay. I figured. You make your way out. Do you want to roll an insight, or like, what would you like to do? Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100. What the hell? What are these rolls? Jade's 109, of course. Okay. Um, yeah, because you rolled one under Aubrey, you also noticed the figure. And I forgot to ask, Aubrey and Eric, you can answer it after she answers, but how do your characters react to seeing this happen? And mind you, this is just common here. Your character. Go ahead, Eric. How do you react? um, Chef, because once again, you share the same eyes as Aubrey. How do you react? I just. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna leave that in because that shows how freaking human I am and how I forgot. I had desktop audio off that whole time.
Oh.
Wait, so they couldn't hear us at all?
Yeah,
Wait, so they didn't hear. Oh my god.
that's my fault.
Oh my god. Nobody's gonna watch this.
Okay. Well, sorry about that, viewers. All you miss is Eric is playing a character as the Weaver with a weaving mask. You can see Chef Deity in front of you. Aubrey is playing the symbiote on the back. She just rolled a will, as you could hear from my reaction. Um, yeah, my bad. You know what? Technical difficulties happen. Expect that a lot with my content before I understand OBS. God damn it. Okay. Well, they still know where you guys are. They still could hear me. Okay. My bad, y'all. So yeah, and they did hear. Yeah, they did hear me describe everything. So we're all good. Okay. Um, unsanitary. Yeah, Delta. That is a good observation. Um, yeah. For reference, Aubrey said she doesn't like dwarves, and Eric said,
I'm racist.
too bad.
Not
sucks.
real me. Sindri.
Okay, my bad for that, y'all. As you guys make your way up into the capital city, do you guys want to continue to peer around, or do you just want to make your way to the king's palace?
Oh yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
get this train rolling.
Haha, funny pun. Delta, Aubrey, are you guys peering around, or?
I don't care.
I'm good with going to the palace.
Okay.
I feel
So
like peering around doesn't really have much for us yet. We don't know
you
any
don't
real
know.
stakes or anything. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're getting a gist. Okay. You guys make your way into the palace of Nurlheim. So you make your way in. The snow is pouring into the throne room as you guys are very, very, very high up, as I mentioned before, which means that in doing so, there are not necessarily problems. Well, yeah, no, there are problems. It's very cold. It's very, very cold. Can you both, well, not you both, can you all roll me a Constitution save?
I may. I shall actually.
Let me see if I can add you guys. Do you guys have access to your minis or no?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. Add a clash.
Let's see.
Track movement.
Constitution, you said?
Constitution.
Trying to
Yep.
zoom.
87 plus 9,
Yeah,
so
I can move.
95. Wait, no,
Yeah.
96.
With modifier, that is a 73.
Dang, you fucking suck.
Okay. Eric, what'd you roll?
All right. 84
Cutter.
plus 9. 84 plus 9.
So what I'm hearing from this is you guys are all fine.
Yeah, but I still don't like the cold.
At least it wasn't like
Yeah.
fucking last time.
Listen,
Oh,
we
man.
don't talk about the many, many times we've had technical difficulties. Disable, turn label. Okay.
Did not have technical difficulties that time. That was Sir
We never
Eric.
had. We never had technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
What's a
technically we
technical
did.
difficulty?
Technically we did this time, but you know what? We don't talk about Bruno. Okay. As you guys make your way into the throne room, you can see the beauty of it. Gold lining stone that has been seemingly in this mountain for a good give or take. You know what? Does anyone roll history for me?
Sure.
Why not?
82 plus empathy, 82 plus 15.
I got a 45.
I mean, I
82
don't really
plus
feel like I
15 is
got it if I'm connected to my friend here.
And there we go. You guys see. Yeah, and oh yeah. God, my brain's struggling a little bit. So what do you all roll? Sorry, my brain kind of tried to
I
roll.
wrote 82 plus 15.
8,
I got 45.
45. Ooh, okay. As you guys peer at the stone, Aubrey, you do know some details about Dwarven society. You do know bits
No,
and
I don't like them.
pieces. Yeah, well, you don't like them for this reason. That being that when you look at the runes, engraved in gold around, well, this room, it reminds you of a species that used to live in these mountains. You don't remember all the bits and details, as you are a bit of amalgamation now, but you do know that the Satanists used to live here. The Devilkin. And their whole aesthetic was based around runes and the knowledge that comes from them. Clearly commodified by the dwarves in front of you. Speaking of, in front of you, you see two guards and Chief Utherag Loritz in front of you. The two guards are known as Ice Spikes. They are his two most
Ice Spice!
loyal Ice Spikes. They are
I know,
his
I heard you.
two most loyal guards. They have this beautiful gunmetal armor with bits of, we'll call it, what do we want to call the blue metal? We'll call the blue metal, we'll call it lilac. They have lilac metal inlaid into their armor. Both of them have lost opposing eyes, and their other eye that isn't, cut. So like one has their right eye cut, another has their left eye not there, like eyes missing. Both of their other eyes that remain are red, and they're glowing red. Like it reflects onto their hat, onto their sword, which their sword is inlaid with golden runes, because their armor is also inlaid with golden runes. Not golden runes, but gold itself. They also wear a jetpack on their back. Powered by steam, if need be, if anyone tries to assassinate their king. They are the main advisors to Nurlheim, including, the chieftain himself, but also including who I mentioned at the beginning of this all, Treasure Terry. Who, yeah, okay. What do you guys do? Chief
I have a
Utherag's.
feeling we should go forward somewhat. I feel like, do you guys agree?
I'd
Yeah,
stay
let's
with him,
do
I
it.
don't care.
Right.
So you make your way forward?
Indeed. If I can. There we go.
Well, it took away that's cool. There goes his portrait. Okay, we'll just put on you. We'll just keep your portrait there for now. Watch, turn it off. Okay, you guys make your way forward. As you make your way forward, your footsteps echo through this hall. Each step making an impression. You see Utherag sit atop his frozen throne with both ice spites guarding him. His massive hammer on his back, ready to be used if need be. His his golden inlaid beard. He also sees holding a golden scroll in his hand. His armor, his dragon scale under armor, his hood, all inlaid with colors of red, being blood metal, which is formed from, you know, murdering of some sort, and obviously the blue of Nurlheim itself. He begins to speak. You finally made it. I've waited far too many days to finally meet you all. Well, I've known you for a little bit, Dede, but... Hello all, if you're hearing this, then we had major technical difficulties, and, you didn't see the post, or you did. Either which way about it, the party made their way out of Nurlheim. Eric found really cool magical staff, so a little bit of bloodshed from thousands of years ago, and they made their way into Adventura, which is a ruined city that is based around adventuring guilds. It's its whole culture. But we're gonna call this our prologue, and we're gonna make next week's episode, which will be streamed live on Twitch at twitch.tv/dot 20 2ds, as it's spelled on YouTube, and it's also linked on my account. We will call that episode 1 Ink on the Page. Sorry for the inconvenience. I know you all probably understand. But yeah, I will see you all next week. Have a good one. Stay safe. Jackie out.